to do a video about my Disney college program phone interview because personally I looked on YouTube like there's no tomorrow. So my appointment was today at 8:15. They usually call a little bit, but mine was a little bit after my original set time, but it was completely fine. What I had prepared is that I wrote down potential questions that they would ask by watching other videos. Not, no, I didn't read it word for word like a script. I referenced it so I knew what I wanted to say in my interview. My interviewer's name was Terry, and she was a ball of energy, really Disney. And she first confirmed my name, my college, my major, and what I wanted to do with my major, and I wanted to do museum education. So I did that, and she asked me why I wanted to do the college program for my future career, and I referenced how Disney is such a high-regarded company, great on my resume, great opportunity to experience. And that Disney has always been a dream of mine. I've loved Disney since basically the day I was born. Not really, when I was 2. Sorry, that was a weird pause. Then she asked me about my work experience and noticed that I volunteered at a local elementary school. I did that for my senior service of high school, and I helped with kindergartners, and they were the sweetest things. So I talked about my experience with them and how I handled all the kids and how I love kids, and about my volunteer work at a local museum, the Rebecca Nurse Homestead. You guys should all visit. And how that helps, and then how that helped me interact with people who would come in to see the museum, how I was able to work with money, how I can memorize a script because I was learning to be a tour guide, and how I greeted people, and how much I honestly love it there, and it would be great to have that knowledge to go in. She also talked about my living experience at my college, and I've lived in a dorm all 4 years with a roommate. My freshman year, I was in a triple, and how I would handle that differently because my roommate always had her boyfriend in the room, and I'm a theater person, and when I would get back from theater at like 10 o'clock at night, I just wanted to take a shower and go to bed, but he would always be there. So how I would handle that differently now, because he will be living with 7 different girls in the dorm. And she also asked if I was interested in international students. I was like, yes, I have a friend who is international here, and I'm all learning for new cultures and meeting new people. And then we went through what I wanted to do at the program, my top roles, and she noticed that I picked character performer. Because since most girls' dreams, it's been I want to be character performer. I really want to be Wendy. She's my dream. Wendy and Anna from Frozen. So I told her about that and all my theater experience, and how I want to do, and how I did theater in high school, how I'm doing theater now, and that helps me be able to be in front of people, how I love being another person, I love dressing up, Halloween's my favorite, and how much I really want, just my personal experience. And I also sang at Lincoln Center with my high school's choir, and that was such an experience. But most importantly, what I said, I want to make little kids' days by seeing a smile on their face because they met their favorite character. I'm 22. almost 23, and I still get really excited when I see my personal favorite character. And what I would do if I was in like a 4 character, like I think Donald Duck would be really fun. And how I would handle a certain scenario. Also, how. Actually, my college auditions for Chicago are tonight, so that's why I'm dressed like this. But it's also a Star Wars t-shirt, so it's fine. Trying to think. Am I gonna edit this? Probably not, because I'm lazy. And then we talked about like certain, like how I would handle an emergency. I've never really handled an emergency situation, but I told her I would be just tell everyone to stay calm. 911, because I called 911. They're on the way, and my dog, actually, I witnessed having him a seizure and how that freaked me out, but that's a totally different situation. So you don't need to say that. I did, but I don't know why. I just love my dog. He's fine, by the way. He's on medication. What else? No, it's basically it. No, alright. She asked me if I'm willing to work indoors and outdoors, which is fine. I told her merchandise was another role I put down because I know how to handle money and credit cards and working in a shop from my museum experience. And if I was okay working at one of the food stands, like, handling like pastries or something, I was like, oh yeah, that's completely fine. And how I would greet people at Disney World and be like, hi, welcome to Disney World, all that peppy Disney stuff you want to do. I don't know what that was. Sorry for this really awkward pause. It was this morning and first day of classes, all this stuff. What else? And she gave me the dates for the character performer auditions, which is March 4th, which is on my spring break, so it's perfect, in Chicago because they're nowhere in New England, which sucks because I would have come to Boston because that's 30 minutes from my house. And why character performer was which I feel like I'm more qualified for, is because I love to act. I love to be a different person. I think it would be a great job for me. And that's about it. And then I asked her how she got into Disney because I saw that a lot of people did that. She really didn't explain it as much. I think she really wanted more of the program, but I asked her if there was a pharmacy nearby because I am on medication that I would need to get. And there is. And then she said had a magical day, and I told her to have a magical day as well. So I hope this helps. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I just wanted to show my experience. Everyone's different. You can subscribe, and I'll probably make a video once I hear back, especially about my character performer audition. So, bye!